All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. What's going on? Happy Friday. It's Luan, your boy. It's 2K Friday. We just hit 2,000 subs on YouTube, so thank you so much, everyone, for sharing and doing everything that you can with our YouTube channel. You're absolute legends. So what we're going to do today is I've got a show today, which is going to be a bit challenging. So what's going to happen is today I'm going to sing some songs, and then I'm going to do Feedback Friday. So if you haven't posted a video in the Feedback Friday thread, and you want to get feedback direct from me online, please do so in the next like 20 minutes. So if I pull it up right here, wait, what's going on here, yo? All right, now it's better. All right, cool. Here we go. So if you want to get feedback, come to our school, school.com/Lil School of Music. And we've got one here, right here, Feedback Friday. So this is where the thread's at. We've got two people who have posted here. I think it's Brad and Kaleb. Yeah. So if anyone else wants to post a video, you basically chuck it on YouTube, put it unlisted, and share it as a comment. And then I'm going to watch these videos and give you guys feedback directly. So if you want that and you want to participate right now, it's happening, and let's get it ball rolling. All right. I'm going to sing some songs, warm up for my day, and then I got to pack up all my gear. So we're going to finish in about an hour and a half. It's not going to be a long stream. So, oh yeah. 007 boy, how we doing? It's Aniru, right? It's not a silly little moment. It's not the storm before the calm. This is a deep and dying breath, yeah. But this love that we've been working on can't seem to hold you like I want to. And so I can feel you in my arms. Nobody's gonna come and save you. And we poured so many false alarms, 'cause we're going down. And you can see it too. Lucky, what's up? We're going down. You know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. AJ, what up? I was the one you'd always dreamed of, and you were the one I tried to draw. How dare you say it's nothing to me? Baby, you're the only light I ever saw. 'Cause I'll make the most of all the sadness. Yeah, you be a bitch because you can. Yeah, you try to hit me just to hurt me, so you leave me feeling dirty 'cause you can't understand. We're going down. You can see it too. And we're going down. And you know that we're doomed, my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Maldi, what up? Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Go cry about it, why don't you? Yeah. My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning room. Think we ought to know by now. You think we should have learned somehow, yeah. Think we ought to know by now. I think we should have learned somehow. Think we ought to know by now. You think we should have learned somehow. My dear, we're slow dancing in a burning We could do a little bit of Layla. Let's do it. What would you do if you got lonely? But yeah, if you're new and you're vibing out with us, my name's Luan. We're doing Feedback Friday today, so I'm singing some songs, and then we're gonna analyze some of our students from our free music school and see what they're up to. Kaleb, I'm pretty keen to watch this video that you have. Is this I'm assuming it's the a jam of you guys working on that song you posted earlier? Coffee get into my veins, yeah. You guys want to hear something cool? Yeah, I fixed it. Let's go. Oh my God, Malt. I'm gonna have to do Layla. It's working. Tempo, I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old tempo. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I got the horses in the back, a horse dog is attached. Hat is matty black, I got the boots is black on my head. Riding on a horse, you came with your Porsche. I've been in the valley, you been on that porch. Now can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing, yeah. Riding on the tractor, lean all in my bed. Cheat on me, baby. You can go and ask. My life is a movie, boo. Riding in booties. Cowboy hat from Gucci, Wrangler on my booty. Can't nobody tell me nothing. Can't tell me nothing, yeah. Can't nobody tell me nothing, yeah. My horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Oh yeah, let's get it going, yeah, yeah. You didn't think I'd start singing Lil Nas X? Hey man, well, look at that, surprising you. Down, living like a rock star. Spend a lot of money on my brand new guitar. Baby's got a half a diamond ring and Fendi sports bra. Driving every day over in my Maserati sports car. Got no stress, I do all that. I like the marble man, so I keep coming back. Wish I could pull on back to that old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. Gonna take my horse to the old town Lucky's like, where did I hear that from? I don't even know if that's where it's from. I didn't even know that. It was just that my bass player was singing it one time. I was like performing it, and then in the background I can hear him be like, I want to get away. I didn't even know that's called Lenny. I didn't know that was a song by Lenny Kravitz. I just knew that chorus. All right. We're going to do Layla, and then we're going to do Levitating. And then, do you reckon we should do the Feedback Friday? Has anyone else posted for the Feedback Friday? I don't know. So if you guys want feedback on your guitar playing and all that stuff, all that jazz, Skool.com /Lil School of Music. You can post here on the thread Feedback Friday. I'm going to watch the videos of everyone's playing, and you guys can you can post the video and I'll give you feedback on what you do. And you can ask me what you want me to help you out with. So I'm excited. This is a new thing that we're starting. We just announced it yesterday. So this will be a common thing every Friday. I will go through everyone's stuff. And so it'll be a very cool thing to start. And hopefully it gives you guys lots of value. The dream. All right. See if you can spot this one. No, I'm kidding.
What would you do if you get lonely? No one waiting by your side. You've been running and hiding much too long. You know it's just your foolish pride. Layla, got me on my knees, now Layla. I'm begging, darling, please now, Layla. And darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Tried to give you consolation. Your own nanny let you down. Like a fool, I fell in love with you. You turned my whole world upside down. Layla, got me on my knees, Layla. Begging, darling, please now, Layla. Darling, won't you ease my worried mind? Got me on my knees now, Layla. Begging, darling, please.
All right. Let's get some levitating. Levitating. Oh! This is going to be the bane of me. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy an SD card and we're going to load up a bunch of samples. We could put on like a bunch of Will Ferrell samples. You guys let me know what you think would be cool to put on. But we can load a bunch of stuff on there. It'd be sick. It's going to be so fun. Whoops. I mucked it up. I literally I was like, what's the beat that I play here? Emotional damage. I should get that one. Whenever we get a troll that comes in and be like, Like, you're horrible. And I'll be like, emotional damage. Yes, that's what we should do.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition, fell into the rhythm where the music don't stop the fight. And glitter in the eyes, glitter in the sky, shining just the way you like. And if you're looking for a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating the Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, alone like you're my starlight. I need you all night. Yeah, come on, dance with me. Yeah, I'm levitating you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Yeah, come on, dance with me. Yeah, I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Yeah. You want me, I want you, baby, my sugar boo. I'm levitating the Milky Way.
Julie, what up?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. Need you.
Dylan, what up?
Don't dance with me, yeah. I'm levitating you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night, yeah. Come on, dance with me, yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight, baby. Let me take you for a ride. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
There we go. All right. Should we wait a little bit longer for Feedback Friday? Easily one of the top 5 songs ever. It is a good song. I mean, it is one of the greatest songs of all time. Did we get any new ones? Nope, still 2. It's up to you guys. What do you reckon? Should we wait till 1 o'clock? We'll do it at 1 o'clock. So we got like 24 minutes. See if anyone else wants to post a video. I was scared. I don't know why I was scared. We got like 250 people in the community, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to post this video. And I'm going to say, hey, let's do feedback. And then everyone's going to post on there to get a video done. Caitlin, what's up? How we doing? But alas, there's only 2, so I don't have to stress. So it's happy 2K subscriber day. We hit 2K subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty wild, right? The feedback for, I mean, I know it's going to pop off. I was just like, it was wild that I like made all the changes. So if you're new here, or if you've been in the community for a while, we made some big changes yesterday. I locked in all the changes. So if you're watching the replay, I'll show you now what we've done. So everything that I've done here is like, I want to bring as much value as possible to everyone. So where is it? We'll move it here like this. So basically, I have a coaching program called the Accelerated Community, and we're pretty much merging that with our free music school. So you guys can get feedback from me whenever you want. You're just gonna have to tag me and like tag Law and be like, hey, can you, like, what do you think of this? How can I improve this or whatever? We'll have a training for everyone how to get the best feedback out of me. And then we're gonna do Feedback Friday. So every Friday, you guys are gonna post in the thread, and then I'm gonna watch all the videos during the stream, and then I will clip it, put it on YouTube, and then you guys can have that forever. And hopefully that grows our community and grows our school. And then like some people were asking like if they could just pay for like a lesson with me, and now I'm going to offer that. So that's going to be part of our school. So you can get like a one-on-one lesson with me, which would be like a 50-minute Zoom call, and I record it and give it to you. And then our top 3 monthly contributors in our school will get a free lesson. So they'll get like a free session with me every month. And we're going to do it. I was going to do it on the 1st of each month, but I changed my mind. So I was like, what do you guys reckon of this? It's like at the start of the stream, the very first stream of the month, we like pull up the leaderboard, and then whatever the leaderboard is, when I pull it up, that's who the winner is. Like, because I don't know how quickly it auto tracks and stuff, but I'll be on stream, and then as soon as I hit the leaderboard, we will know who is the winner. And I think that would be pretty cool, right? I think that'd be a cool way to do it. And then all the live streams are going to go performing, lessons performing, and that's how we're going to do it every single time. And then in the future, we will put a paywall on our free community. So I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think the new chapter, I can't go crazy hard on it just yet, but in about like a month or two I will, because our son's born at the start of August. So, well, he's due in the start of August. So I don't know when he arrives. He could arrive in a week. You never know with these pregnancy things. But whenever he decides he wants to hang out with us. And then, so then when that happens, I'll be like full dad mode. And then I'm going to check out of dad mode, not check out, but like I'll get back into the work mode after that. So just bear with me while I go through the transition of becoming a two-child dad. Nothing like an August sunrise. I love it. Trish, how we doing?
Oh, yeah.
So does anyone have any requests? Otherwise, I'm going to just be jamming on stuff that I feel like playing, especially songs that I'm not going to sing today, because I'm going to be playing, we're playing a graduation ball thing. So we're going to be we were told to keep it, what is even like PC these days?
Small things you get, you be in my show, sitting so I wanna go, turn the lights on, carry me on.
I have to practice it. I kid you not, that was so fun yesterday. Oh, what a troll. But yeah, I really like that one. Yeah, only allowed to play Shrek soundtrack. Yeah, sadly. That's all we can do. Yeah, well, I guess not WAP, but that's one of the songs of their generation, right? That is the Wonderwall of what is the Gen X? Sabrina Carpenter. Yeah, I mean she's so good. The best thing that I found out about Sabrina Carpenter recently was that the album, the Espresso album, is her 6th album. She's already done 6 albums. So it took her 6 albums before she finally broke it. It's wild. And Benson Boone's was his second one too. Second or third, I think. Second or third was Benson Boone's. Do I know any Ben Lee? Hell yeah. So please, baby, please, open your heart and catch my disease. Someone yesterday asked for Old Dominion, and I didn't get to play it, so I kind of want to do it now.
Hey girl, oh, what's up? Know it's late, but I know you pick it up. Yeah, nah, I ain't drunk. Okay, maybe I do have a little buzz, but that song came on, and I just thought what all could come from one little call. I know you say you're taking, but I say, girl, you're taking too long to tell them that it's over and bring it on over. Stringing them along, it ain't long ago it's just wasting precious time. Girl, you know I can't wait. Rip it out just like a Band-Aid. When you look at me, girl, you can't pretend. I know you ain't in love with him, break up with him. Jordy, what up? Thank you for following on TikTok. I know you don't want to break his heart, but that ain't no good reason to be keeping us apart. Look, tell me, shoot, it ain't him. Maybe you could lie to him and say you'll still be friends. Whatever you've got to say to get through to him if you ain't in love. Come on, you can't deny that you and I kind of fit like a glove. So tell him that it's over and bring it on over. Stringing them along, it ain't longer, girl. It's just wasting precious time. Girl, you know I can't wait. Rip it off just like a Band-Aid. The way you look at me, girl, you can't pretend. I know you ain't in love with them, break up with them. The way you look at me, and I know you ain't in love with them, break up with them. I know that you're so done with them, break up with him. Whoa. Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyone that you see who is like hitting number one these days, like back in the day, I feel like the machine was a bit easier. Like the music industry had gatekeepers, but like if you could get through, smash that with Sexual Healing. Damn, Dylan, you just really want Sexual Healing. I guess I can't play this one at the graduation thing. All right, let's get it going.
Oh yeah, yeah. Bit of Marvin, Gaye for y'all. Just like an oven, I need your loving, and baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. Then when I get that feeling, yeah, I wanna sexual healing, darling. And when I get that feeling, I wanna sexual healing, darling. Makes me feel so fine. Helps to relieve your mind. Sexual, yeah, healing, baby. It's good, yeah, for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me, yeah. Whenever good teardrops are falling, my emotional stability is leaving me, yeah. There is something that I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. Honey, I know you'll be there to believe me. The love you give to me will free me, yeah. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. 'Cause you do it right. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Cause you do it right. Baby, I got sick this morning. I see what's storming inside of me. Yeah. Baby, I feel like I'm capsizing. Yeah. The waves are rising and rising. And when I get that feeling, yeah, I wanna set you healing, darling. And when I get that feeling, yeah, I wanna set you healing, darling. It makes me feel you're so fine. Such a rush. My mind, yeah, it's good for us. Sexual and healing, baby. It's good, yeah, for me. Sexual, yeah.
All right, team, we ready for some guitar solos? Is that what we want? Simon is in the chat. How are we doing? Are you guys ready for Feedback Friday, Simon? You didn't post a video, Simon. Feedback Friday. This is your one moment. Gotta get in there. Simon, you didn't even upload.
Oh, yeah.
Is it the guitar playing that's so good? Dylan, is it the guitar playing that's so good, or is it the... Oh!
Get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Cause you do it right. Babe, hey, babe. I'm hot just like an oven. I need your loving, your loving. And babe, hey, babe. Yeah, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger, yeah. When I get that feeling, yeah, I wanna set you healing, darling. And when I get that feeling, yeah, I wanna set you healing, darling. It makes me feel you're so fine. Such a rush, yeah. Helps to relieve your mind.
That's how we end that. Look at that. All of that practice, listen to that Don't Let Me Down, and then listening to the Yeah, that was it. See what happens when you actually like learn like work on your improvisation, and then you come back to it and you're like, ooh, look what I've got. The dream. All right. We'll do one more jam, and then we're going to do the Feedback Friday, and then I'll probably end the stream or something like that. What do you guys think? Just because today can't go too long. Today is the day Lil One has to do a bunch of work. But I feel like you guys missed my stream earlier, last night. You need to learn how to play scales. You guys missed my stream last night. So last night, I streamed Zelda for like 15 minutes, and you guys missed it. Only person who saw it was Treasure, and I killed my first super hard boss on Zelda. So the gaming streams, they're coming soon. Now I'm turning into a Zelda fiend. I'm getting pretty good at it now. Calvin is asking, you play acoustic and you're at an intermediate level and want to learn scales and how to riff. All right, Calvin, what I would recommend you do is pick songs that are challenging and start learning them. And then what you want to do is when you start learning those songs, you need to define a purpose. You need to have a musical purpose for whatever technique you want to build. Because like, I could give you a bunch of exercises and scales, you can go and practice them, and they will do nothing. I'm telling you flat out. Playing scales, doing exercises has zero purpose towards improving as a musician, unless you have musical context. So if you're like, hey, I want to get into playing blues and understanding my blues solos, and I'd be like, hell yeah. Well, why don't you learn the pentatonic scale? Which would be like, so say I wanted to play a blues. And then I'd be like, all right, cool. Now learn the pentatonic scale. So then you learn your A minor pentatonic. And you wouldn't sit down and practice the A minor pentatonic, but you would start improvising over it. So you'd have like your... So we need context on what you want. So if you let me know what it is you want, I can tell you like what the blueprint is for that. But unless you give me context on what you want, then I can't really help you, because there's a million ways to do it. You're kind of asking like, how do I lose weight? Well, eat better and go to the gym. But there's a million ways to eat better, and there's a million ways to go to the gym. So it's like, you love soul, R&B, Alan Stone, Daniel Caesar, perfect. Okay, cool. So then what you would want to do, Calvin, like if you're into that kind of stuff, you would want to start learning chord theory, because a lot of chord theory is really, really important for that. So if you're into like R&B, Alan Stone. So like Alan Stone, for instance, Calvin, so a lot of what they do, like soul and R&B music, comes from jazz. Like it is like a derivative of like jazz kind of was like the style of music that kind of like took over, and then like all of that soul music, R&B came from all of these insane jazz players. They knew everything, and then they could just like apply it, and then like these amazing like genres started popping out and doing crazy cool stuff. But if you want to understand how they're doing it, like, so say for instance the song Unaware by Alan Stone. I play it with an E major 7, and then I do a D sharp minor 7, and then I do a C sharp minor 7, and then that's all I'm doing. And so like that is like adding sevenths, which are tension like bass chords, would make your guitar playing even better. And then understanding how that works. Do you know much about theory? Because we have a free music school online, and you can jump in there and there's like a theory course that will teach you about a bit of chord theory. And I'm about to update it with all the extra fancy stuff with like how to do seventh chords and stuff like that. But if you're into soul R&B music, Calvin, I would pick the song that you love. Yeah, you need to brush up. Well, look, join our music school. It's free. The link's in my bio. Just jump in. And what you want to do is go to the practical music theory course. It takes about an hour, 1 hour or so to go through. And once you go through it, you will absolutely crush. You'll understand how numbers work and how diatonic chords work. That sounds like a lot of words right now, but once you understand it, it makes it a lot easier because then you start to see what the relationship of all these songs are doing. Like Unaware is a 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. You go there. Every day the deficit grows. You spend more than you own. I forgot the lyric to that part. But so essentially that will help you a lot. But what you want to do is like, so say for instance, you want to do R&B, pick a song that you want to learn, and then use that song as the thing that will identify wherever your technical deficiencies are. Don't go and do scales. Don't go and do exercises and anything. Like literally go pick out the song, the guitar playing that you love, that you want to learn how to do, find it, and then be like, okay, cool. Now that becomes your exercise, and you just devote all your time to mastering, well, not mastering it, but getting it from a 0 to like a 7. If you can get a song for a 0 to a 7, you're going to learn a lot of stuff. And then you can take all the stuff from there, and then that song will identify like, oh, okay, maybe your hammer-ons aren't very good. So then you turn the section that has the challenging hammer-ons to be like, okay, well, this is going to be my hammer-on exercise. And like for me with so Unaware, I wanted to get into R&B soul music and get into like, I really wanted to develop that skill set. So I was like, all right, well, I'm going to have to pick these songs. One song. Oi. You need to chop it into one song, so don't start the Feedback Friday yet. Okay, hurry up. You got this, Simon. All right, Simon's making us wait. So Simon, you do it. We'll give you like 5-10 minutes. So for instance, for R&B, so I wanted to get into R&B and I really wanted to learn it. I'm still trying to learn it. I'm going to get better and better at it. But Alan Stone was Unaware was this huge inspiration of a song that I was like, I remember like 7 years ago, I was like, I really wish I could play this. Like, I wish I could sing this. It would be like a dream come true if I could try and sing this. And then like earlier this year, I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. And I practiced what I preached. And so I was like, okay, cool. Well, this song's going to suck for a while, and then eventually it'll get better. And so the challenging parts for me was breaking it apart and figuring out where the vocal melody is going to challenge me and how I can get closer and closer to it. So the first one, every day, he goes, every day, na 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 na. He has this high note that he goes, do 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 do. So he goes up, and then F it goes. Every day the deficit grows. So I had to practice that. I had to get better and better at that, and that became the exercise. And that's how I would do it. And that will improve you. So hopefully that answers Kelvin's question. But if you guys are wondering how I do things, that if I'm like trying to focus on melody, that's how I do it. I would just sit there and just lean into the melody, and I would just be like doing like lip trills, tongue trills, whatever exercise feels comfortable. I'll do that. I'll do 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 do. And then I'll always check in. So after I do it a little bit, I would jump back. Kim, what's up? How we doing?
Every day the deficit grows. You spend more than you own. Pop, pop, you said to me, keep a close eye on your authority. Oh yeah, 'cause you say that you care, but I was unaware. You say that you care, but I was unaware. All we do is push, pull, take, don't stretch it any farther. Yeah, push, and take. Kiwi, what's up?
So yeah. All right, Kim, let me know what song you want. What is an exercise that could help you go from chest to head voice smoothly? Vocal sirens and lip trills. Pretty simple. And then practice, Samantha. Honestly, just practice. So like, just doing that. And then you do like, make the like going. Do you see how there's like a little flip there? You can iron that out. And you just do that. Oh, you can do the massage. Nice. But it honestly comes down with practice. And Samantha, I can't like help you exactly unless I hear you. But what you would want to do is just do that kind of practice. Do it nice and easy, and then don't push yourself. And try to relax yourself as much as possible. And like, there's a thing you want to make sure as well. You're engaging your core. Ooh. Like the best way I would say to practice engaging your core. So you're gonna put your hands just underneath your rib cage. And then you'll be able to feel your muscles engage. And what you want to do is you want to go, hey, oi, oi. Like you have a dog. Like if you have a dog or anything, or like someone does it, hey, stop. You know, hey, you'll feel it engage. As soon as you feel that feeling, get used to that feeling. If you can't do that while singing, you're not engaging your core while singing. So you do not have support. So that's going to make singing a lot harder. So that, boom, hey, hey, hey. So you just put it there, hand, hey. You can see my hands get pushed out. Hey, hey, Braxton, hey. And then all I do is, hey. So if I'm relaxed, it's pushing in here. Hey, you can see my fingers pushed out. Hey, as soon as I add my voice. So that's a really great way to cue, like, am I using my core when I'm singing? And like, your range, as much as ever, like people are like, yeah, Braxton's 3 for 3. Let's go. Hey, Braxton, it's feedback Friday. So if you guys want to get feedback on your playing and you want help with your music, skool.com/Lil School of Music is right here as the thread. If you're going to post your video, you've got a little bit of time, another like 5-10 minutes. As soon as Simon posts his, then I'm going to jump in and watch these videos and give feedback. So if you want to get in there, hook in, skool.com/Lil School of Music. So if you're on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, the links are in the description. And then if you're on TikTok, the link's in my bio. So hook in. Tears in Heaven, I don't know how to play that one platinum. It's a pretty one. It's like... I don't know how it goes. Anyway. All right. 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 All right But yeah, that's how I do it. What should we do today? What's the next jam we should do while we wait for Simon to post his video? I haven't done just the two of us in a while. Oh, Kim wants John Mayer. Let's do John Mayer. Let's do this one. Oh my God, Patty, how we doing?
Me and all my friends, yeah, we're all misunderstood. Say we stand for nothing, and there's no way we ever could. We see everybody's going wrong. The world knows will lead on. Just feel like we don't have the means to rise above and beat it. Yeah, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. And we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's hard to be persistent when we're standing at a distance. Yeah, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. If we had the power with our neighbors on the wall, they would have never missed a Christmas, no. Or ribbons on their door. When you trust your television, what you get is what you got. Cause when they own the information, all they can bend it all they want. That's why we're waiting, waiting on the world to change. And we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. It's not that we don't care, yeah, we just know that we're fighting fair. Yeah, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change right now.
Kim's getting ready for a date? Hell yeah, Kim. Kim with the gem gun. Hell yeah.
Waiting on the world to change. If we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. One day my generation is gonna rule the population. Yeah, we keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. We keep on waiting, waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change. Waiting on the world to change.
Luke, you're on a lunch break, killing it. Hell yeah, let's go. We got a lot of Lukes in the chat. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, Brax, just rip off the Band-Aid, jump in. The more people we get into school and the more people that know about it, I don't think a lot of people know about it. I like to think that like people pay attention to what I do, but the reality is they probably don't. But we'll definitely hook in and get that ball rolling very, very soon. Okay. Is Simon ready now? One more song. Okay. All right, we'll do just the two of us. Let's do that. Oh. And he might join. Nice.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, why does TikTok chat is so troll? Oh wait, no, I figured it out. There we go. Oh damn, I figured it out. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, cool. I figured out how it works. Look at that. Go, Luan. Luan figured out how chat works on TikTok Studio. Hell yeah. Trying up with cool chord progressions. Hey, I mean, that means Samantha, that is good. That means you're already thinking of hit progressions. Think of it that way. Don't think of it like you copied it. Just think that you're now starting to think the way people are writing hit chord progressions. So that's how I would look at it. Because that's the first step towards being very clever. So you're very close. You're now on the cusp. When the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when that sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, I wanna spend some more time with you, yeah. On just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, on just the two of us, just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is. I gotta make no more flowers grow, yeah. Good days might come for those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. Gotta go for all we know. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. On just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Down these females crawl, down the ski, goddamn, I take you to the candy shop, yeah. I let you lick a lollipops. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop. Keep going till you hit the spot. Whoa, go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. Gonna sip a Cardi like it's your birthday. You know we don't give a fuck that it's your birthday, yeah. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. I ain't got the passenger side of his best friend's side. Trying to holler at smack that. All on the floor, smack that. Till you get sore, smack that. All on the floor, smack that. Oh, oh, oh. If you wanna go and take a bow with me, get smoking in the back with the doji. Oh, why do I feel this way? Hey! Engine on the 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the tracks, I pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Oh, just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. On just the two of us. Yeah, just the two of us. I put a castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. Oh, to the window, to the bar, to the sweat drops down my balls. Down these females crawl down. Ski, goddamn, ski, motherfucker, yeah. Ski, goddamn. Ski, motherfucker, yeah. Must be the money. There we go. Just in time. All right. Well, I'm assuming I'm going to need my guitar for this. The video is processing. We have created a monster. Nobody wants Z Marshall no more. They want shady up chopped liver. But if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of weed, Mrs. I'm back with the... Sorry. That's just how my brain works, if you guys are wondering. There's just too many Eminem songs that like blend in with everything I think of. All right. Well, let's go. It is time for Feedback Friday. Sorry, I need to get better samples, but we will have like a whole like jingle or something. We'll get like we'll figure something out. That's the best clap I can get you. It's like, what's the other ones? Yeah. Yeah. So we will iterate on this in the future. And if you guys find really, really good sound effects and things that we can do, we will add them for sure. It'll be funny as hell. And it'll be like a child, you know, at the beginning, getting their toy, and I'm going to overuse it, but eventually we'll get there. All right, so this is God. Sounds like those old YouTube. Yeah, I know. I got a gunshot here. No, that's a horn. That's a gunshot. You got like plenty of meme sound effects. All right, you guys got to send me all the meme sound effects, and we will make it. I can only use 8 at a time, and then I have to like swap channels. So we got an 8. The effect. This is the thing I've got, an Akai MPX8. The reason I got this originally was I was getting a lot of vocal fatigue. So this is the thing, right? Technique when it comes to singing is really important. So I bought one of these because I was like, man, I'm getting so tired at gigs. Maybe it's my beatboxing. So I got one of these and I was going to set it up and like loop with it instead of beatboxing. Turns out I just, and then I was like, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to book a session with my vocal coach and see if I'm doing dumb shit. And she was like, hey, guess what, Luan? You're doing dumb shit. You need to figure this out. And so that's what I had to do. I had to fix my support. So that's why I was like super gun-ho about like get a vocal coach, because it's only someone trained in vocal pedagogy. Don't go getting a singing teacher. A singing teacher is pretty fucking useless. Like a singing teacher is going to be as useful as my singing advice, honestly. Like a singing teacher who just sings is going to be like, oh, so like we're going to do these exercises and you're going to do this. And like that is not helpful because the information online is way better anyway. And information from me will be just as useful. But finding someone who's trained in vocal pedagogy, so make sure you Google that. Like when you're going like vocal coach in vocal pedagogy would be like the thing that you want to look up for if you're looking for a singing teacher. That's someone you want. And you don't need to go do heaps of lessons. Like, honest to God, if you go in and they can identify all your problems with your vocal and what physiologically like you're doing to give you a roadmap of where you need to go, that's all you need to do. And then you go in, you take like 5-10 lessons or something like that, and then peace out, go practice for a year, come back and be like, hey, am I doing the same thing? Every time you hit a roadblock, just come back and do it that way. Obviously, some people want to do more consistently, but I mean, I found that didn't work for me. So my vocal coach is cool with me. Like, I just rock up, do like a couple of lessons, and I peace out. And then I practice for like a year, and I come back. Hey, check this out. You were stressing up over warm-up. Simon, you're overthinking it, man. The other thing is, if you're singing every day, typically your vocals are going to be quite ready. You know, it's the same thing going to the gym. You know, if someone's a professional athlete, if they need to, they will just go in and crush. I mean, they're not going to go in immediately and like be sprinting and doing all the like crazy lifts. But say you go to a gym, the best way I can talk about it is more exercise. But think about it like this. It is a muscle. Your hands are a muscle. Like anything you do when it comes to music is using a muscle. So like comes to your guitar playing, whatever, standing, even standing for a 4-hour show requires a lot of strength. because like your back will get sore, lower back, so engaging your core and all those things really like tires you out. No one really talks about that stuff. But when it goes to warm up for playing, you want to think of it like, okay, I'm about to go to the gym and do a big workout. Now, when you go to do the big workout, you can just do exercises in the gym that encourage warming up and stretching. And lo and behold, you can do that with songs. You don't have to sit there and go, you don't have to do all that shit. You could just be like, okay, well, I know a song that is really, really chill on my voice. I'm going to start with that one.
Sunday morning rain is falling. Steal some covers, share some skin.
And that's how I warm up. I just pick a really easy song, a song that doesn't challenge my voice. It gets me to move my vocals around, and then that warms up my voice. And so I can immediately start playing and engaging as an entertainer, and I don't have to go and do some vocal warm-up. Because I find sometimes that doing the vocal warm-ups and being like a slave to a vocal warm-up actually wears out your voice quite quickly. Especially if you're going to sing for like, I mean, I don't know how long you guys sing, but sometimes I have to sing for 8 hours in one day. So like warming up is kind of like adding on to 8 hours, and that's not really, really helpful for me. So just that's my 2 cents. I only know from practice. Vocal coaches will absolutely grill me on this. I mean, even my vocal coach would be like, here's all the exercises you're going to do. And I was like, thank you. I'm going to do none of them, but I love that this is going to help me. Like her concepts absolutely crush, and then I don't do any of the exercises. Only a couple of them I would be like, okay, cool. What's the feeling? All right, cool. I figure out the feeling, and I'm like, all right, how do I apply this musically? And so that's what I do. Anyway, let's do it. Feedback Friday, our very first Feedback Friday. Let's get started. So if you guys are wondering, oh, by the way, Globetrotter Al just resubscribed on TikTok. What? Let's go. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to play these videos, and then I'm going to give commentary on them, and then we'll see how much value we can get out of this for you guys. I'm very excited to see how this will go. Okay, cool. That way. I'm trying to fix the frame so it looks decent for YouTube and for you guys. Okay, cool. So first person who's up for Feedback Friday is Brad. Let's go, Brad. I'm very excited. So I love how everyone who's part of the Accelerated community, yes, it is. Oh my God. You're right. You're the voice coming up the staircase. Anyway, we're getting distracted here. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so Brad said, start at 10 seconds. Is this at the level of getting paid to play live? If not, what needs to be changed? And if it is, how do I make it better? Focus on vocals with a solid but simple accompaniment. Working up many more songs at this level of listenability in my mind. All right, I already know this is going to crush because Brad's part of the Accelerated community, and we love Brad. Killing the blues. For starters as well, Brad, I just want to say right off the bat, thank you so much for just like literally grabbing your iPhone and pushing record. Like that is the hardest thing for so many people to even do. So straight off the bat, crushing it. Oh, wait 1 second as well. I'm giving feedback and I've got God voice on. Let me do this. Let me go in a podcast mode. This is better. Does this sound better? Do I sound like it's a sexy podcast? It's like I'm Chris Willax and Alex Hormozy and Ali Abdal, all those podcasters. The famous podcasters, Dylan Kane from the Dad Bod Pod.
Leaves were falling just like embers in color red and gold. They set us on just like moonbeams in our eyes. Somebody said they saw me swinging the world by the tail, bouncing over a white cloud.
So off the bat, fantastic. Like, if you're wondering, can I get paid to sing and perform this? Yes, you can. You could go and play in a bar and do this, and you would absolutely be fine, Brad. Like, this is going to be fine. Only thing which is going to mess with you here is some parts just in the beginning here. There were parts where the guitar was slightly out of sync with the voice. Now, Simon's following on Twitch. What up? I love this. So what's going to happen is, typically, if your guitar's going to go out of time, it's no problem even when you're gigging, just as long as your vocals never go out of time. So I'm pretty sure you absolutely crushed and you didn't change vocal rhythm, but that was the only thing that you mucked up slightly there, which is absolutely fine. So I'm stoked. So far, you could absolutely play any song like you just played, and you would be able to perform and gig. And you've even got like a walk down. Look at that. That's better than so many other people. So many other people will just kumbaya, and they just won't even worry about those little nice things. Oh, Simon, thank you for subscribing on Twitch. You're too nice, man. Look at, we canceled the accelerator program, so now everyone's subscribing. Yeah. Woo woo. Well, you know, we're going to put on a bunch of cool stuff for you guys very, very soon. Caleb's on here too. Oh, Brisbane boys in the chat.
Something I hope you never do, because there is nothing sadder than losing yourself in love.
Okay, Brad, crushed it. Exactly what you did just then, absolutely awesome. Like that. So that part where you're allowing the arrangement to really, really sit in, I feel like this verse that you're jumping in, maybe the first verse you weren't super confident, but this verse is like, it's fire. So like, you would do not be like, I've already told you this before, but you're 100% ready to go and perform. Like, do not be afraid. Jump out there. I think the thing you need to get over is actually just being in front of people and like failing. Because once you get out and start performing with people, especially at gigs, the first thing that's going to happen at the gig is you're going to start performing and you're like, oh my God, this is my moment. I'm going to perform and everyone's going to be watching me and everyone's going to be paying attention to every single thing I do. And they're going to, if I miss a chord, they're going to like, and then once you realize that no one cares, no one's watching what you do, like they're talking to their friend, having a beer, eating their food, whatever it is that they're doing. And like the only time that there's the only show that I've ever done that people have been like 100% focused on me was a show that people paid a ticket to come watch me play. So that's the only time that I've ever had that. And it was the weirdest feeling in the fucking world, because normally I had to fight for people's attention and fight for people to engage with what I did, and I had to be clever. Whereas the second I played the first note, people were ready. And I was like, whoa. This is a weird feeling. And so that's a really, really cool one to do. But normally when you're playing bars and gigs, you are either just filling up the sonic space, in which the only thing that you can do like to fuck it up is play out of time. And that's it. Like, you can sing out of key, you can do all those things, but playing out of time is the only thing. And you are crushing it, because that sounds so cool. And like that part that you just did there where you like added spice, because there's like this tempo that like we're getting used to as we get through the song, but then you added that nice little with that like suspension chord, that little sus thing that you did there, like so nice. And that's really, really good breaks to have throughout your song.
Said they saw me swinging low my tail, bouncing over a white cloud, killing the blues.
Okay, I mean, right now I don't want to go and listen to. I mean, I could listen to the rest. Yeah, I just think it's going to be similar to what we've been listening to, but you've got it, man. It's completely ready to go. You're ready to gig. Now, the only thing that I'm going to say here that's going to help you to, like, you're like, hey, what can I do to improve this? Right now, the only thing that you can do to improve this is get more songs, and the next video that you post, or like if you can do this by next Friday would be wicked, is record with your iPhone with your PA setup. So even if your PA is down very, very quietly, I want you to set up a PA exactly how you would do a live gig. Because the first barrier to entry is, well, they're actually kind of 50-50 because you can't even get on a stage if you don't have this. But the first thing is, do you have a microphone? Do you have the lead? Do you have the mic stand? Do you have the lead to plug in your guitar? Do you have a mixer? Do you have a PA speaker? Do you have what is required to actually perform at a venue or anything? And usually you want to be self-sufficient, so I would recommend everyone be in a position where they could have every single piece of equipment ready. Because some venues you don't need to bring a PA. Some venues, like, they've got a mixer. But ideally, you would want to have everything yourself. So for me, I have everything, and I have my own mixer. And even at venues that do have mixers, like, I'm about to go play a venue on Sunday, and they're going to bring like a $4,000, $5,000 mixer that is so killer and wicked. I have never used that mixer. I haven't dialed any of the stuff. I don't have time to sit down and tinker with it or even give a shit about it. I'm gonna rock up with my $600 mixer that I have, that I know I can make sound good, and I literally plug it into one of the channels and then just push up the fader, and I treat it like I'm Spotify. So it's like, if you can be self-sustained in your tone and your sound, that's the most important thing that you're going to have to do here. So aside from you building up repertoire, the performing element of you singing and playing is absolutely amazing. So you can totally jump in and perform. Like, when I say it's amazing, I'm like, it's amazing in the sense that you have checked all boxes of, can I be listenable? Will people not hate what I'm doing? And things like that. And that's all that matters. Your goal is to exist in their space, and your goal is to not make it hard for them to eat their food or hard to talk to their friends. Too many musicians are like, it's about me, watch me, things like that. The amount of times I perform and I think that no one's even listening, but because I respect the fact, I'm not trying to fight for their ears. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do good music, and I'm going to put the inputs, and whatever outputs happen is all good. Like, I will play, and then I will finish my set, and I will be walking off to go get like a drink or whatever. And people will come up to me and be like, hey, we love listening to your set. It was so good. They didn't even clap. They didn't do anything. They didn't interact or show any like enjoyment visibly. But then they came up to me afterwards and were like, we loved what you did. So just know that that's your role in a gig. Unless the venue is hiring you to make people dance, which I would not recommend you play that song to make people dance. So like doing a party set, that's a different ball game. But if you're just wanting to gig, go and play in restaurants, do all those things, you have checked every single box as a performer. So the only things you have to do is get a repertoire and then get the equipment to help crush, and try and be self-sufficient in your setup. And then we'll if you can post the video, we can start working through like EQ settings and things like that on your mixer and stuff like that. That might be handy. But yeah, I loved it. So great job, Brad. You have earned all three of the clap, the air horn, and the yeah. All right. Let's go down to, oh look, boom, throw that like up there. And what gift should we give? What gift should we give Brad, y'all? Should we give him the Yoda yeah? The Yoda yeah. Let's do it. Boom. Yoda yeah. Let's go. Well, it's not Yoda. I know it's a different one. Defiant David, you've been playing guitar for 7 months now. Learned 2 songs start to finish. About to finish learning Who Saves by John Mayer. Oh, awesome. That's a great song. When should you start learning scales? Defiant David, honestly, you should never learn scales. Sorry. Always learn scales. Don't practice scales. You jump into scales once they serve you. So I will have a full section going into this very soon on fretboard theory and things like that and how you can use it. You just need to know scales to get you where you need to go to achieve it, like whatever goal you have. So like if you're learning scales, you would be learning scales to help you improvise. You would be learning scales to help you get into guitar licks and things like to understand what's going on in the music that you're playing. But otherwise, scales don't really serve much of a purpose. If you just want to play music and copy the artist, see you later, Samantha. If you just want to copy the artist, just play the song and play it note for note and just be a parrot. And like, that's it. It's muscle memory at that point. You don't need to know that this is a D mixolydian, blah, blah, blah. You just need to be like, all right, he plays the 7th fret, 6th fret. That's it. You don't have to do anything fancier. You just play the music. So, because the problem is a lot of people are like, I need to learn scales. And then they sit down learning scales and they stop playing music and then they fall out of love. The best thing that you can ever do, Defiant David, especially since you're new to guitar, is don't stop playing guitar. So whatever keeps you playing guitar, do that. And then don't get distracted. And if you haven't joined our free music school, definitely join it. This is what we're doing right here. We're doing Feedback Friday, giving feedback on everyone's performances who have posted here. Or buy guitars.
Never early, never late. He's gonna stand by what he claims. I've lived another life to say. I heard your heart, I see your pain. Out in the dark, out in the rain. Feel so.
Kaleb, sorry, I forgot to read this. I don't listen to all of this from my church crew after first drum practice. We still have a long way to go, but this Sunday, it's getting better in your opinion, yeah? Work on rhythm part during the verses and then went to use triads in the breakdown sections. Okay, so the in this part, is that guitar playing that I'm hearing right now? Because you said, is there 2 people that play? Like, is there 2 guitarists? I need to know which one's you.
So afraid, I heard you pray in Jesus' name.
Is it you? Are you doing that arpeggiated thing? Is that you, Kaleb? Or is that the other guitarist?
It may be midnight, midday. It's never early, never late. It's gonna stand by what it claims. I've lived another life to say. Help is on the way.
Oh, so you're playing all those guitar parts, Kaleb? Is that you playing every single one? Please tell me that's you playing every single one. Kaleb, I'm so proud of you. I remember when we had our first chat. So I remember when you first joined the Accelerated and you were like, you showed me that one video of you playing and immediately we went down this road of like getting into triads and like just understanding arrangement and learning how to fit within the band. Dude, you have applied every single thing that I have said and you have been crushing it. That is great. What did the band think of that? Like, what does the band think of your guitar playing? It sounds so great because, like, I mean, obviously you're going to keep improving and getting better and better and better, but like your arpeggiation thing that you're doing there.
Help is on the way. California.
They like it? Oh, dude, because that part that you had there.
Feel so alone, so afraid. I heard you pray.
Look, you can hear. Look at his face. Look at that guy's face. Oh my God. I can't zoom in. Damn it. How do I zoom in? Oh no, it's like literally zooming out. No. Look at the MD's face when you hear when you hear the singer and you hear the guitar play, like you hear Kaleb's playing.
So alone, so afraid.
Look at him go. He's just like, yes. Because that was me too. I was like vibing as well. I was like, man, that is really well, like you sound musical. Great job, dude. Oh man, I'm so proud of you. That's fantastic. You're absolutely on track. That is so good. Like, you're hiding. Dude.
I heard you pray.
Because your goal as a player, as the guitar player, is to make everyone sound better. I mean, if you can approach, especially in a band, if you can think about playing with people and being like, hey, I need to make everyone sound better. First of all, you're going to start eliminating ego from your mind, which is great. A lot of guitarists have like this ego of like, I need to shine. Whereas if you can jump in and be like, hey, I want to make everyone else sound really, really good. In turn, making everyone else sound really good makes you sound really good. Then they want to see you do more cool shit. And then you get to do cool shit. So it's like, it all kind of like, if you start from a place of like humbling yourself and then thinking about everyone else first, then you will get what you want out of music, which is like, well, I mean, you never know. There's lots of ways to approach it, but I found that approach to music, to playing with other people, has always served me the best and has always resulted in great performances where everyone's like, oh my God, this performance was fire. And it really just takes one person. It takes one person in the band to think like this, and that's it. Having nailed it down, yeah, so there's some fall away.
In Jesus' name, it may be midnight, midday. Help is on the way, sometimes it's days. Help is on the way, I'm living on the line to stay. Help is on the way, sometimes.
Okay, so one thing I would watch is this guy, your MD Kaleb, is very cool. Like very cool and very good. And what you're going to do to improve is try and get really tight on the parts where you jump out. So you see there where you have like a little bit of a slide that carries.
Help is on.
You're holding that note longer than them. When there is something that bump, dun, 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 bump, like it should be like that. Because you're holding, oh. So that while everyone's out, especially because if she's singing. Yeah, so if you could make it more staccato, would be sick. So like right there, that's a really like and then you come in, but you see how you linger there. That's gonna little things like that. That's gonna help you crush. That's gonna be like if I was an MD, I would be like 20 out of 10 clapping you if you were like completely on that break. So finding any rhythm unisons will absolutely crush. Talent show to audition, please. Jennifer, no, I'm not really interested in that stuff. But thank you. We're going through our students' performances. We're doing Feedback Friday. Look at me like acting like we do Feedback Friday all the time. This is the thing we do all the time. It's the first one. But hey, what do you guys reckon? I'm actually loving this. This is so fun. I really enjoy this. So
Sometimes it's years, some days a lifetime of volunteers. But in the darkness, he's in the cold. Just like the morning, he always shows. It may be midnight.
oh, Jennifer, thank you so much. You're amazing. Jenny's like, you need to jump in and do this. And I was like, I wish. I really appreciate it. Thank you. That's like the nicest thing.
It's never early, never late. It's gonna stand by what he plays. I've lived another life to stay.
And you did pretty good there. Dun, 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 dun.
It's on the way.
Yeah. Everything that you see him do, anytime the keyboard player is not playing, don't play. And you want to like lock in with every rhythm hit he does.
The corner, help is on the way. California, help is on the way. I've lived another life to
I love that, dude. You got that.
help is on the way. Our sharing troubles, but
Okay, I can see what you mean. That's a really, really challenging section there. This little B section.
So I'm holding on to the promise, y'all, that he's rolling up his sleeves again. Said I've seen my share of troubles, but the Lord ain't failed me yet. Keep holding to the promise, y'all, that he's rolling up his sleeves again. Rolling up, rolling up, rolling up his sleeves again.
Like that's, and anytime you're in a band, that's the stuff that matters. You can hear them together. Like this is the first time that they've been practicing this one together. Don't worry. Okay, Kaleb, do not worry about wrong notes. There's no such thing as a wrong note. And I can even pull up, what's his face? There's no such thing as wrong notes. There's wrong rhythms. So, yeah, Victor Wooden. Yeah, there you go. Caleb's got it. Victor Wooden. So if you play the wrong note, that's fine, but you're locked in on the rhythm, so it doesn't make a difference. Like the note will happen and it's gone, and no one's ever going to think of it. But if you mess up the rhythm, like no one's playing and then you play, like you played the right note with the slide, but I heard that note, pop out way more than the other one. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that rhythmically you're locked in. Notes can be like, you can be tragic with notes. There's no stress. Like anytime I'm with my band and then my band members do the wrong note, like my bass player might play the wrong note, that doesn't annoy me. But when he changes like the rhythm and I have to now change my playing to help out with the rhythm, that's the only part that challenges me. So when you're in a band situation, respecting the rhythm is the only thing that matters. Obviously you want to get great and you want to do all the right notes, but I mean, like if something bad happens, like you play the wrong note, don't be mad about it. Even if I kid you not, I've done this in gigs and no one has, like, I've actually been complimented. Like I don't even know the notes. I'm guessing the notes. I just play it correctly in time. Like I have the correct rhythm of whatever the phrasing is, and I crush the gig. Like I'm like, I know it's in this scale. These are all the notes in the scale that are diatonic. So I can't play. I'm technically playing the wrong notes, but they're not out of key. So I just play them in time and it will be all right. And it worked. So. And I'm noticing, are you doing a lot of sliding in here? Well. It sounds like there's a little bit of sliding in there. I would do two versions of it. Do one with the sliding and then one with a ba ba ga ga. Be very, very staccato and lock in, and then see what your MD likes better. Like, remember, as long as you get, if the starting point of your playing goes from completely locked in with the band, like if you are super, super locked in with the band as a guitar player, that's the first point, like that's your starting zone. And then once from there, you start branching out, being like, hey, you can start adding a little bit of like a slide here or there, whatever. And that will crush. Mel's like, wrong notes drive me nuts, but you agree with me. Yeah. I mean, it's the truth. There's a cover that we do Lose Yourself with the band, and sometimes I literally have to say to my bass player, I'm like, just play the root note. I don't want to hear you do anything else. And then sometimes he just like gets carried away in the gig and he like forgets, and then he'll start doing the diminished thing that's happening in the guitar part to like, because he gets bored, because it's literally one note. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, you're throwing me off. But he plays in time, so I can still rap, so it's all good. be pretty annoying. That'd be a challenging thing to get in time. Got a little, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, here, it feels like you guys are really grooving and like being creative. Okay, that sounds a bit more like a jam, so we won't stress about that. But dude, that was crushing. I loved it. I mean, thank you so much for posting that. But that, does that give you value, Kaleb? Does that give you a bit more context of like, you can literally do whatever you want when it comes to playing guitar. That is my approach and what I've been taught in my experience. I had to learn those lessons hard. Like I had my professors at Berkeley and they crushed me with that. They were like, never do that again. And I was like, fuck. I was like, that's brutal. But you know, sometimes you need a bit of a spanking to do the right thing. I got many musical spankings at Berkeley, and so that was definitely one thing. Yeah, those cutoff notes. Yeah, like that. Just think, how clean can I make this? And you be squeaky clean, and then once you're squeaky clean, then you can start elaborating. So you want to get in the box first, and then once you're in the box, you can start playing out of the box. But yeah. Yeah, musical spankings helped me better. I remember I had a Berkeley professor. This is my jazz story, right? So this is Luan being like, I want to play jazz. I suck at jazz, right? I am so bad at jazz. I'm at Berkeley College of Music. I went there to be a songwriter. Tone is okay. Honestly, Kaleb, tone is not a big deal. Tone, majority of the tone is going to come from your hands, and it's not a weakness, dude. Like, do not worry. I get people complimenting my tone all the time, and I suck with tone as well. Like, I literally just guess, and hopefully it works. Eventually, I will hire someone who understands how to use. I want to buy one of those. I will literally buy the quad cortex or whatever, and then I'm going to hire someone to script out all the tone that I want. Yeah. I mean, tone, like, everyone's like, oh, tone, like, you put John Mayer on any freaking guitar, it sounds like John Mayer. You put John Mayer over any distortion, it sounds like John Mayer. And, like, he could have the exact same effects, and he'd immediately start playing like Stevie Ray Vaughan, and it would sound like Stevie Ray Vaughan. But it would sound a bit more, it would still sound kind of like John Mayer, but the hands control everything. The tone that happens outside of that will be like a mastery thing that will take you some time. So yeah, and look, every time Mel's like, dude, anytime I can see Mel behind his screen, I can just picture him and be like, yeah, Luan's right. That's when I'm like, yes, cool. I'm not talking shit. Let's go. The dream. Because Mel's also a guitar teacher. So, but yeah. Yeah, how hard you fret. I mean, look, that's mastery, dude. It's going to take you time to build up that tone, and you just like you will find your groove through time, and you will learn to experiment, and you will learn to find where that happens. But yeah, very good. Mel, when are you going to post in our school, man? You're just like lurking everywhere. You're going to do a feedback Friday. I want to give you feedback. And hopefully I can give you value on something. Like, and it doesn't even have to be like, if there's anything of mine that I can help you with, please just like jump in. Like, it doesn't even have to be about guitar playing. Like, if you're like, hey, can you rate my like my video setup to help me get better video or things like that? You can be like, these are all the things I'm using, and I can actually like help you out with that if that's something that you want help with. Because I remember you mentioned in the stream a while ago, you were like something about you find it hard to get the content out there or something like that. Kim, we will see you later, Kim. Congratulations on getting ready. Have great fun at your date. Hopefully he's a great dude. So yeah, this is not, it doesn't have to be just playing. It can be anything. Like anything that you think I could give you value on, post in here. Like there's no right or wrong way to do this. You need to do live streams like me. Hell yeah. Dude, jump in. I will have that content creator course done very, very soon. Like fucking like very, very soon. So soon. Like it's happening. Oh, wait. I pushed the wrong button. Okay. Playback is being... Oi. Stop being toxic. What are you doing? Okay. I have to watch it on YouTube. What's going on here? Okay, so is that speaker that you have there, Simon? Oh, hold on a sec. Refresh the page. All right, let's try that. Do a little refreshy here. Boom. All right, let's go. I don't even know what's going on here. All right, it is what it is. Okay, so straight up, you didn't have anything. I need to know, what do you want? What do you want help with on this? You didn't type in what you need help me, like want me to give you feedback on. I don't know what to help you out with. There's going to be a million things I could say. I don't know what your stressing point is. What's the main thing you want to get out of this? Feedback, dude. We don't have enough time for that. It's already 2:00. Like whatever I see. Okay, well. Okay, here's a little one. I'm going to give you feedback on important stuff here. You're a total lurker. No, you're not a total lurker. I know. You definitely help out. And I love how you engage in the community and like respond to comments, because I can't respond to everything. So I appreciate it. No, we love you. We love you, Mel. All right. Okay, you don't know what to ask for. Okay, I'm going to give you some straight up. Let's go. Absolutely fire. All right. Straight off the bat, you guys crushed it. You guys look fantastic. You look good. You look professional, look clean. That's great. Super, super important. That's like a super underrated thing. People are like, oh, it's about the music. It's like, no, first impressions count. The way you look matters. The way you present matters. All that shit matters. If someone is going to be giving you money to perform and entertain, and people are sitting there eating their food and having their coffee, and you look dirty and yuck, you haven't had a shower, you're wearing shorts, you're wearing flip-flops, you don't, like you can pull off shorts at a gig if you're cool. Like Carl Walkner, he wears shorts at gigs because he looks cool. He looks like he should be wearing shorts because he is a vibe. And his shorts look cool. But I watch gigs, like especially where I live, and these dudes rock up and they've got their shirt, and it's dirty and it's like old, and they're wearing shorts and they're wearing flip-flops, and they just like someone's eating their food, and if they look over and they see someone dirty, they get annoyed. Like it's not because I get annoyed, I don't give a shit, but like you got to think it's about the customer. Always. If you're playing gigs at bars and whatever, it's about the customer every single time. You want to hit every single thing. And music is just one element. There are so many elements that go into a good performance. So they lose appetite. Yeah. And like, what does it say for the brand? So like, you got to think about it, because if you're a gigging musician, you are B to B to C. So you're business to business to customer. So remember, you are business to business first. This is like a little business class thing. So if you are a gigging musician, you are providing a service to a business. They are hiring you to perform, and then from there, your performance is now serving their customers, and that's it. So you want to think, I need to serve the business first and then serve the customer. So you make sure your songs are good. You make sure when you interact with the business, you are no drama. You want to make sure that you look good. You want to make sure that they're hiring a professional. Some people will get gigs because they're buddies, and that's fine. You don't want to be like, oh, but these guys don't do it, and it works out for them. And it's like, you don't want to be like everyone else. If you want to be someone who crushes and gets all the gigs, you want to walk in and you want to have no stone unturned. That's how you get all the gigs. You want to walk in and be a great musician, be a great vibe, be nice to all the managers. If they're like, oh, you know, like, oh, it'd be so cool if you could kind of play this kind of music first, then you fucking play that kind of music first. Like, you just do what they like. Because then once they're happy in their mind, you can't do anything wrong. So like and then you want to think as well, like if someone's hiring you at a restaurant or doing anything like that, and you look good, and then people are eating their food, they will be like, oh, this guy looks good. And as long as you can back it up with good music, that's wicked too. Then they pair the branding of you looking good, you singing good, the food being good. They're like, well, then this venue is good. So that's how you serve the venue through your appearance and things like that. So that's just the first 2 cents. It sounds great. The look is, you've already crushed that. So you absolutely crushed that, looking professional. Don't ever think you're overdoing it. Okay, and Mel's also got one thing here. I just did what I asked for fine if it's gay. Yeah. Yeah, when you're playing weddings and doing things like that, the biggest trick, like this is something that I used to think it was about like lots of communication, is actually the biggest trick for gigging, and especially private stuff and stuff that you get before things like that. It's not about lots of communication. It's about when you give communication, them knowing what the next step is. That's it. You don't need to go crazy. You just need to be like, so when someone books me, I first have the communication. I'm like, all right, after this conversation, you're never going to speak to me again unless you book. And if you book, then after that conversation is done, then I will be sending you a questionnaire. You will fill out that questionnaire. Once you finish that questionnaire, like I will just tell them what the next step is. And then that's it. I'm like, once you book, we are locked in. And then a month before, I'll reach out to you and you will get a lot of information on what the next step will be and preparing for your itinerary and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But, and then they're good. They're like, all right, cool. I know what to expect. And then they just forget about it. And then 1 month prior, I reach out. I'm like, hey, fill this out. Once you fill this out, then we will have a conversation. They fill it out. Then I have the conversation. Once I have the conversation and they filled out whatever they filled out, I'm like, all right, I can't wait to see you at your gig and we're going to crush and it's going to be amazing. They feel like it's every step is taken care of. I don't have to go over the top on communication. I just like narrow down my communication to make it super, super fine. But as long as the communication itself is clear and then the next step, like they know when the next communication is meant to happen, that's all the most important part that you have to do. I'll get better articulating that in the future. There was a slight drop in tempo there. You slowed down a bit, which is fine because I'm assuming that you guys were doing the halftime thing or whatever, and you're also a bit nervous. Dude, you're doing fine, man. No, you're absolutely fine. Dude, you got claps, man. Your very first song and your very first gig, and you got claps. Oh, crushed it, dude. I didn't get claps in my first gig. One dude clap. I know, right? It's awesome, man. You just need one person to be like, hey, man, you're great. And you're like, thank you. But the other thing I always, then you didn't get, yeah, that's fine. But that is normal. That's fine. Honest to God, Simon, you are going to have people that clap. If they're not clapping, doesn't mean they're not liking it. That just means you're not doing a bad job. And sometimes you're performing and you're crushing it and a bunch of people are absolutely loving it. And then someone comes up to you and is like, you fucking suck. And I kid you not, you're going to get that. Like I remember I was performing and I'm like crushing it, doing all this live looping. I'm like, I'm literally getting paid so much money to do these gigs. And then this dude comes up to me at like some shitty bar that I was playing at. And he's just like, I thought he was going to be like, oh man, I like that. Cause everyone was loving it, clapping and all this stuff. He like comes up, he's like, dude, don't quit your day job. And then he just like walked off. And I was like, why? So just remember that. Don't take the good. Don't be like, oh, like this good was amazing. And then like think that that's the feeling you need. You don't need to have that validation. Yeah, honestly, it's just people jealous. It's fine. Or, I mean, they might have like, there might be something that they're right. Like I did something wrong, but for me, it doesn't make a difference. So he could say, I'm a piece of shit and I should quit music. And then another person could clap and be like, you're the best thing I've ever heard in my life. None of them will affect me because I don't need the person to say I'm good and I don't need the person to say I'm bad to determine whether or not I do it or don't do it. So when you're gigging, it's really, really important to be insular with your judgment on what you do. And what your judgment should be is, did I play that music the way I wanted to play it? And if I did not, what can I improve on next time? And that's it. Focus only on the inputs. That will help your gigs so much. You will get so much better than everyone else. Because the other problem as well that will happen is I see musicians do it all the time. They think that no one cares, so then they don't care. So like the person will be like, oh, no one's clapping. No one's like, oh, so it doesn't really matter what I do. Now that is the wrong approach. You want to be like, okay, maybe no one's clapping, no one's giving a shit, all that stuff, but I care. Make your barometer on what your gig is going to be based on your expectation of yourself. Because if one person in there matters, then you perform. Like where I really like learned this was listening to Jerry Garcia, and he's like, it's all about pushing your limit and always hanging there and getting better and better and better and better every time you have your instrument. Better and better. And that's how you compound. And so when I'm playing my streams, like a lot of people will stream and they'll be like, oh, there's only like one person in the stream. Like, this sucks. Why am I even doing the stream? Whereas I'm like, man, I'm going to get so fucking good at this song. And this one person that's in the stream is going to fucking love it. And if they don't fucking love it, I'm going to be like crushing it. And the next time I play this song, it'll be even better, you know? So it's like, that is the winning mentality. If you can think like that early on, because I didn't have that. And I wish I did. I would be so much better if I thought like that really, really early on. But, dude, you're doing great. Oh, you guys did stop this train. Nice. Okay, dude, straight up, you crushed it. I don't even need to listen to the music because the music doesn't matter. I mean that from a really, really nice place. The music that you perform here does not matter in the sense that you hit the thing of like listenable. That's it. Your goal is just to be listenable. Your ability as a singer, as a guitarist, everything's going to improve. The two things that you need to have to gig and be booked all the time, the most important things is, are you listenable and do you know the songs? So the only thing that I would say that is your biggest downfall right now is you started with Daughters and then the next song was Stop This Train. I would 100% recommend you never ever double up on an artist unless someone asks you. So if your whole crowd is like, You just play Taylor Swift Love Story and they're like, we love Taylor. And you're like, do you want more Taylor? And they're like, yes. Then you go boom and you do We Belong Together. And you just fucking like, you hook in. That is the only time that you ever double up on an artist. So that's the only time I would recommend it. But outside of that, but that's fine, dude. You're just starting, man. You are just starting. So the rule is, this is my rule. One artist song set minimum, like all kind of maximum 2. I never do more than 2. Like very rarely will I do 2 because the acoustic guitars. That's fine, man. Like I said, you're at the start. Like when I say this from context that I have 120 songs to choose from at any point in time when I'm performing. I know 100 and something songs off by heart, all the lyrics, all the guitar parts, everything. I can go in at any point in time and play them. And I have like 40 songs that are straight up bangers that I know everyone will love. And I have like another 20 songs that are country bangers that I know anyone who loves country will do. I have a bunch of like Jack Johnson, you see all the songs I play in my stream. I have them all there. And you will randomly hear songs you're like, man, I didn't even know he knew that song. Like Sexual Healing and stuff. You need 20 songs for next Friday. Do you know how you'll manage? You just, like I said, go through the singing and playing guitar course, and you literally go and do that. Just get it listenable. You just need the chords in time with the vocal rhythm, and then that's it. Do that for each song, and then come back, and then come back. A 3-hour gig, you play the first set, and then you just repeat shit. It's totally fine. But dude, this is the start, man. My very first gig, I was playing with another dude playing guitar. The very first gig where I had to do on my own, I had 10 songs. 10 songs for a 4-hour gig. I did a lot of guitar solos. It was me and a drummer, and then I would put the loop pedal on and I would just shred for like 10 minutes on a guitar solo in one song. But no one was like, people were paying attention, but I didn't disrespect the rhythm. So they might not be like, oh my God, like he's playing the same song again, like, or whatever. They might not be like that. But what I was doing was like keeping it chill. Yeah, you can, originals is the one where I'm like, maybe not, because like they will like do what you need to do. Like the thing is in business is like use what you've got. If you've got only John Mayer songs and originals and things like that, then use what you got. Like you need to be on a stage, you need to perform. But if like pick the constraint of your business. Like, so right now you guys are jumping in, you are starting a business. You are building a service-based business of entertainment. Now, the number one constraint when it comes to gigging is, can you play in time and do you know the songs? Now, if you can't play in time, fix that. You already know how to play in time. You guys are crushing it. It's fantastic. So that's done. You know how to play in time. Now, the next thing is, do you know the songs? Which I don't know. Do you know the songs? You need to hook in and be like, all right, I've got a list of 40 songs. However long it takes me to learn it, I'm going to do it. How many hours in the day have you got? Probably 6 to 7 hours that you could probably practice. So instead of like playing video games, watching TV shows, doing anything like that, hanging out with friends, playing John Mayer songs, play Brown Eyed Girl, play this, like learn as many of the shitty songs that you need to learn as fast as possible. And if it's painful, welcome to, it's a job. You want to make money playing music? This is the first thing. And yesterday we were having a conversation about like Wonderwall, because someone was like, oh, I want to be a producer, but I don't want to like, learn whatever. You will know what's popular by going to gigs and then writing down what the best people use in their set list. So that's what I would recommend. If you're not gigging, go to gigs and write down their set lists. Write down everything that someone's playing. And then if you write down everything that they're playing, you will know what's a banger and what is the quickest one for you to learn. Like, I wouldn't recommend, like, so say I go to a gig and I hear someone play, American Pie. I'm not going to go and learn American Pie, even though a bunch of other people like it, because I know I would have to sit down and really, really fucking practice it, and it would take way too long for me to learn that song. I could learn a bunch, like 3 or 4 easy as fuck songs before I learnt American Pie, because I had to memorize a bunch of lyrics, and then that just annoying. Like I wouldn't want to learn it. So if someone really, really wants me to play it, I will push it on Spotify when I finish my set. But I will learn a bunch of other banger songs that are way easier. So just you will gauge like what within your skill set, can I learn the song right away, or will it take too much time? And so you'll write down the set list, you'll pick out the songs that you know you can connect with very, very fast, and then you would play them. Like, so say you're you know how to play John Mayer, Shotgun would probably be a very easy song to play. You play John Mayer, there's a lot. Jack Johnson would be very easy to connect with. Jason Mraz would be very easy to connect with. There'd be like a lot of artists that you'll find, like Brown Eyed Girl would be easy to connect with, just because you just already have a lot of those stuff. Yeah, boom, perfect, Happier. Like that's a good one. Bam. So that's the trick. So that's what I would recommend you do. You jump in, learn heaps of songs, and that's all you have to do right now at this point in your journey. Anyway, I really have to go because I am super far behind, and I got to load this trailer with all my equipment, and then I got to get ready and drive out to this gig. Woo woo! But thank you guys so much for the Feedback Friday and jumping in. Hopefully you guys like this. Do you guys like this this format that we're doing or trying out? Because I love it. The big thing, honestly, I think this will bring you guys, especially because you guys are coming from Accelerated, I feel like this is going to bring you guys better feedback and success than the Accelerated. Like, I think the Accelerated community that we built, the paid one, I had to try and convince people how it would work and things like that. And the format is fantastic, and I would recommend any guitar teacher or anyone who's trying to do like just guitar teaching or music teaching, like totally copy what I'm doing, because it's a really, really great way for people to learn on a subscription base. But I found that I was really like, I wanted to give you guys more time, but then it was taking away from the time that I needed to give to myself to improve my craft and do my stuff. So that's where I had to really like make a hard decision. And then the other thing is I had the and I had the free school that we have here, this Lil Nas School of Music, and I was like, I can't. It's like two communities. Do you want to know why I really made this decision? Because I've actually gone through this process before. So I used to be the guild leader and raid leader of a World of Warcraft private server guild, and so we used to raid. And because on the server there was not enough good leaders or good guilds, I ended up being this guy that was raid leading multiple raids. So that's 25 people. And I had 3 raid teams. So like 5 or 6 days a week, I would raid lead these raids. Now, I found that each raid group had its own culture and its own growth and its own progress. And because I would have to like chop and change between it, I had to put on different hats, and it made it really, really hard for me to give the best value to one group and the best value to another group and the best value to another group. And then what would happen is one of them would fail. Now I was like, okay, well, I'm seeing this happening already. The more time I put to the Accelerated, the more the free community fails. The more I give to the free community, the more the Accelerated fails. Or if I gave time to those different other ones, then my performing failed. So my stream, I felt, was failing because I was doing too much on the Accelerated and the free community. So one thing that you'll find is it's like, especially when you're trying to do things in music or anything or build a business or things like that, one lesson I'm learning quite the hard way is like, the more insular and the more focused you are on something, the better you can obviously do it, which is like a no-brainer. Like, this seems like a dumb thing to have to go through, but like, you can't do everything. Like, straight up, you just can't do everything. And those people that can, hats off to them. I'm not that person. I know what I need to get out of my music and my live performing and things like that. So that's where I was like, oh, I've seen this lesson already. And it was just dumb that I had to learn it like through World of Warcraft. But I came through it again because basically this community feels like a guild. Like, it's like all of us helping each other. We're all working to get better together, and everyone's communicating, doing all that stuff. That's exactly how a World of Warcraft guild is, because it's all people, and you're all working together to get equipment, to get better, to then slay bosses and things like that. So that's how WoW works. So it's like literally the same thing as this. So that was how I learned that lesson. But yeah, so that's why I'm combining everything, and pretty much the accelerated thing is pretty much anyone can post. And if they tag me, Luan, give me feedback, boom, you got it. Your mom's, I mean, I would say your mom's right. Just because I know Simon's mom, and Simon's mom's an angel, and she is always right, and mother always knows best. Mother knows best. And I would say I would recommend not learning lessons through video games. I would recommend you just learn better lessons from me and then go and do the better stuff, and don't go through the process of playing dumb video games that take up all your time before you're ready to do. Like, there's nothing wrong with playing video games. It's like chilling. But my problem was I used video games as like a way to build my identity, because my identity as Luan was not better than my identity as Dragons, the World of Warcraft hunter. Like, if you want to know real talk, like where the struggle that I had with gaming and falling behind on everything was because my identity as a person, as a musician, and things like that, I used to, like, I came from like a family, like great family. My dad's great and all that stuff, but there was a lot of narcissistic culture and stuff around my family. And like, I was always like, had shitty self-esteem, everything like that. So I found it really, really hard to connect with Luan, the person, and like my identity as Luan. And like, I just felt like I was failing all the time and I wasn't very good. But when I logged into WoW, I was one of the best hunters in the world. I'd had like 5 or 6 hunters that I would play. As soon as I logged in, people would be messaging me like, hey bro, can you help me with this? Can you come join our raid? Can you help our guild? Dude, our guild totally failed. We were missing you last night. We totally need you to come in and help us out. Dude, can you like, that's who I was. So when I logged in, I had all these people who are like, you're amazing, you're great. And then I had all these people like, please help us. We can't do this without you. Like all that stuff. So like in the game, I was like Chad. And then IRL, I was not Chad. The only Chad thing I had going for me, IRL, was I have an amazing wife. And at the time, she was my girlfriend. So like, that's the only Chad thing I had going for me. And I give myself, like, I am so grateful that the during that whole process of me gaming and like being like obsessed with gaming or whatever, and like just trying to do that, and I had low self-esteem and all that stuff, that I was able to keep the relationship going enough that she didn't give up on me. And I think that is like the big hack that I did, that I pulled off. But yeah, that's my 2 cents when it comes to gaming. So gaming's fine, but you just need to make sure that the game is not the game. Your life is the game. So if you're like, oh, I'm struggling to like, I'm struggling to step away from like the gaming, and like all I want to do is like do this because I don't want to like practice or do these things or make money or like fulfill a dream or things like that, then that just means that whatever you're getting from the game is giving you more like value to your identity. Like your identity is more attached to the game and that avatar, your digital avatar, than your real person avatar. So all you need to do is just be like, upgrade the skills on the real person, and then you should be pretty good. So like for me, that was like, all right, learn how to make more money, learn how to get better at music, learn how to be better at my craft and business, learn how to entertain, do all those things, and be a better husband and things like that, get a bit healthier. So all those things. And then the biggest one that was the biggest catalyst for me that like completely like crushed it was being a dad. Yeah. So like as soon as I became a dad, it all lined up really, really well. All right. So I became a dad, and right before I became a dad, I got the legendary bow Thoradal for, I don't know if anyone plays World of Warcraft, but in Burning Crusade, there's a raid called the Sunwell, and it's like the best bow in the game. It's called Thoradal, and I got it. It was legendary bow, and then I checked out. As soon as I got that bow, I was like, cool, I'm done. I beat the game. I'm done. I can peace out. And then like 2 or 3 weeks later, my daughter was born. And then after that, I never played WoW again. I like sporadically like downloaded it to see if I wanted to play it, but I never like committed to it. So I like never raided, never did anything like it. So I like literally logged on and then I pieced out. Maybe in the future we'll go back to it and we'll start our own like streamer guild or whatever. But yeah, that's how I approached it. So hopefully that like delivers you guys value now that we went on the tangent of gaming. But because I love gaming. I think gaming is great. Just
it's not great if it's who you are. Unless who you are is that, like, you want to be a streamer, you want to be a professional gamer. But for me, I always want to be a great musician, and I always want to hang out with my wife, always want to hang out with the kid. And it's like I couldn't do all of that and then be super serious about gaming, because you just can't. It's too much time. Anyway, peace out, A-Town. I am going to pack this all up. So if you guys are hanging out with us, thank you so much for tuning in. And I really, really appreciate everyone's time. And thank you guys so much for jumping on the Feedback Friday. I really, really appreciate it. Like, thank you for, especially the accelerator community. You guys are so amazing. And I'm so grateful that you guys have been patient with me with figuring out all this stuff. Like, it's new to me. I'm very new to the community thing. I'm very new to trying to figure this out. But I think we've really hit a great cadence in how I can bring you guys heaps of value. And I think we've evolved the stream in a really healthy way. And we're 7 months in. We're like 6.5 months in from like me making this decision to be a content creator and doing this full time. And I think we're in a really healthy space. And I think the next 5 years, if I just keep going on this trajectory, is going to be really, really great. And I think we'll be able to build a great team, and we'll be able to build a great stream, and keep going from there. So yeah, today was a really, like, I know for everyone else it might not be a big deal, but for me, doing this like Feedback Friday, changing this like stuff, it means a big deal to me. I was super stressed about it this morning. I was like, it's big anxiety. So I'm just so grateful that you guys jumped in and posted videos, because when I woke up this morning, no one had posted a video, and I was like, oh my God, I've completely failed. Even when I say I will give them free advice, no one even wants to give me like, no one wants to post anything. So thank you guys so much for that. And especially Brad, because like we never really get to see videos of Brad playing. So I'm very grateful. All right. I'm going to turn off TikTok first. If you're hanging out on TikTok, I really, really appreciate it. I think I see Miss Mary Cat and Patty. What's going on? All right. You guys stay safe. And we will see you guys on Monday for our stream. So Monday is the next stream, and I will be working on content and posting that all for you guys soon. So let's get it going. All right. TikTok squad. Love you all. Chat soon. And then for the rest of y'all, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, stay safe. And I'm going to turn you off now. I will see y'all on Monday.